So I want to show you today something that is very, very simple. You don't need lots of equipment, but I will be guiding you and giving you the cues so then you do it in a way that it is the best idea possible. This is part of the functional movement as well, okay? So I don't have weights with me, so I'm using these water bottles, and some of the foundations is always make sure that your feet are flat on the floor. They're aligned with your hips, shoulders, everything is in alignment, okay? Remember the posture. And then from here, what you're going to do, you're gonna keep that alignment, your feet are flat on the floor, you're making sure that all your toes are engaged, and what's gonna happen is it's just gonna go like this. Like you're skiing kind of idea, okay? So how it looks like from the side, it is like this. So my back is flat, so my pelvis is tilted forward, okay? So my knees are not passing on the tip of my toes. My toes are engaged. My belly is fully engaged. My neck, making sure that it's also in alignment with my spine. And you practice this. Once you master this, you can add extra weight. You can add some elastic bands. I'm gonna show you the elastic bands. Oh no. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and you can do that anywhere, as you can see. And if you don't have equipment, you do the same thing. You just use your arms and bounce. Okay, that's it. Another exercise I want to show you today, it is also, you can add weights or you don't need to. It's a very short movement, but it also goes with the lunges that we were talking about before. So it goes like this. So you go here, switch, here, and here, and then here, and then here. And you can go faster, you can go slower. You want to make sure that your pelvis, it is fully engaged, and your pelvis is still forward. You can go farther if you want. Always you can go shorter, but always making sure that your belly is engaged, your pelvis or your back is not here, you're not here. It's completely straight with that alignment of your pelvis tilt forward. Something very simple, making sure that the posture and the position of your shoulders and your neck is always in alignment. Remember, you don't need to use weights. I'm using it as giving you as a guidance that you also don't need to buy weights. You can use anything. If this becomes light at some point, you can add rocks and water, and then you can add more rocks according to what you need. Then you can add a handle or something so it's not slippery. So there are many ways how you can do this, okay? So no excuses. And always be mindful of your joints, your knees, your shoulders, you don't want to hyperextend your elbows, always making sure that they're unlocked. Another thing I want to mention to you guys today is that you don't want to hyperextend your knees, always like slightly loose. Same thing with your shoulders. You don't want to, when you go, you don't want to do this. So where you find that your elbows are hyperextending, same thing with your knees. You're always keeping that nice loose joint when you're exercising. So you see my elbows going here and here and here and here. So I'm not hyperextending my joints at any point. You want to make sure that they are, part of the movement without hyperextending, because you can also injure yourself. Another thing I want to mention is today, it's about being resourceful. every time I travel, there are basic things that I take with me. The elastics, I take a hook like this. I found a place where I can hook the elastic. I have my loop elastic. I found this as weights as well. But about being resourceful, I'm finding that I found a spot here. It should be more in alignment with my belly button, but it is what it is. I'm adding all this stuff because then I can do less repetitions and I can see more results. This helped me to engage my glutes. That's my problem. And but yeah, so I'll show you how it looks like today. And so I feel it, and then I'm gonna do some of this, and I'm twisting my torso. I want to make sure that I'm using as many body parts as possible when I do this exercise. And then I can add the weights, and then I can go like this. So I'm using as many body parts as possible for one exercise. That's what I like. That's what I find. It is more efficient when it comes to time and results. And I can feel that I might be able, I have a elastic with more resistance. And then I switch sides. I hope this is helpful and give you ideas. So I'm gonna be giving you the cues for the plank, okay? So I have these 2 books with me. So they're gonna be creating the leverage for my knees. So I'm going to be putting my knees there. I'm going to be setting myself in a very good position here. And then from here, I'm going to go with my arms flat, my forearms flat, my hands are flat on the floor. I'm gonna tilt my pelvis forward, and I'm gonna rest the top of my feet on the ground because the height of my books allow me to do that. I'm gonna tilt my pelvis forward, have my back as flat as possible, shoulders relax away from my ears, fully engage with my back, and my hands are flat on the floor. I'm going to engage my belly and I'm just going to hold it there. Make sure that your neck is in alignment as well. So your neck is in alignment, that it feels like you're not hyperextending your neck or anything like that, and you just hold it there. That's it. I'm gonna be giving you the cues for the plank. And I have here what I found for blocks for my knees. And so if you don't have anything, you can find books, yoga blocks, anything you want. So you're gonna have your forearms flat on the ground, hands are fully flat on the ground. Your feet, in my case, I can put them rest at the top of my feet. I can rest. I'm gonna tilt my pelvis forward so my back is flat. My shoulders are relaxed away from my ears. And I'm going to engage basically my whole belly, my back muscles. And I'm just going to hold it here. You do not want to have pressure on your neck. Make sure your neck is in the perfect alignment with your spine. It's not looking up. It's not looking too far towards your belly. You're just gonna hold it there. Engage your shoulder blades, and you're gonna hold it for 10 seconds. And whenever you are ready, you're gonna remove the books, and then you can do a full plank if you're ready for that. Okay, same idea, same concept. Your heels are going to be on the top of the ball of your feet. Engage and hold. And that's it. And keep me posted and see how it goes for you.